Now, folks, if you're seeing this, that means we are finally out of beta. This is the first official public Ask Rhubarb video blog coming to you live from Winter Park, Florida, where, let's face it, it's not exactly winter. I have to take my thumb up here. I don't play too well with my thumb. I don't play too well. Would you like advice from a bear? If you do, you're pretty desperate. But I'll be there to help you get through it. Ask Rhubarb. That's me! Ha ha! Believe it or not, and not is an appropriate response, okay? But believe it or not, there are people who want advice from me. And I figured, well, I ain't gonna gyp you. I ain't gonna charge you. This is worth every penny you pay. So here we go. Since the beta test, I got smart. I actually wrote down all the questions on paper so I can actually read the big, bold print. So I don't have to read them tiny little letters all over the screen. That's just impossible. Oops. I printed this on the back of a piece of sheet music, and now I can't read it up next to the light. I wish I could go back into beta test and fix this stuff, but there's no time. I'll just have to go. Vince from West Virginia asks, Dear Rhubarb, I know the blank university dad/mom gear is aimed at parents of students, but as a WVU guy and a dad, aren't I a WVU dad? So I'm thinking of getting a sweatshirt. My daughters would get a kick out of bebopping around with me in it. Any advice? Well, Vince, I can't exactly say that I know that much about West Virginia, other than it's the home of country roads and a mountain mama. I'm going to go with the assumption that West Virginia University. West Virginia, oh God. How? I can't do this. Dear Vince, you have a great opportunity to embarrass them in public, just like they've been doing to you all your life. Try this. Put on that West Virginia University sweatshirt. Take a little yellow gummy bear and stick it halfway like up your nostril and walk around as if you are completely oblivious that you have a big lump of nose gold hanging out there. Your daughters will absolutely love... No, they won't love that. But that's the point. You're trying to embarrass them, right? That's right. You're going to get them good. Let me know how that goes, Vince. Andy from St. Louis asks, Dear Rhubarb, I've been avoiding meat lately. How do you feel about vegetarians? Andy, I'm going to level with you here. I think I can tell what you're doing. I think that you're trying to make some kind of a comment here about the usual carnivorousness of my species and how I might think like a vegetarian person might taste as opposed to a carnivorous person. I can't really go down that road because I'm in showbiz. I don't need no negative publicity. I don't need people looking at me and thinking, he's going to make me a meal. And by that, I don't mean he's going to prepare a meal for me. I mean, he's going to, you know what I mean. The whole point is, I am the new face of Ursine Entertainment, and I take that very seriously. And so I'm not going to even talk about this anymore. I hope I don't, oh gosh. I just realized I've been talking about it. There ain't no good answer to Andy's question. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Dear Andy, thank you for wrecking my entire career before I ever got it off the ground. Yeah, I'm really appreciative of that. Joe from Rolla asks, Dear Rhubarb, I asked if I could help you read the next batch of questions. When will that be? Well, Joe, it's right now. I don't see you here. I don't see you there. Where are you at? Oh, that's right. You're back in Rolla. You gotta keep up. Time keeps moving forward. Dean from the Republic asks, Dear Rhubarb, I so admire your sense of fashion. The sports shirt, leather vest with jeans look is so responsible adult biker. Where can I find a leather vest like yours? Dear Dean, you might be very interested to know that I actually picked this particular vest up in New Orleans 2 days before Mardi Gras. And I thought, this is amazing because I am getting some Southern American craftsmanship. And it turns out that the thing was made in Pakistan or something like that. So I'm actually promoting foreign trade. What do you know? But unfortunately for your question, this entire point might be moot. You see, because lately I have been talking to Mutt from the Fun Day Puppet Show. I don't know why they call him Mutt. I mean, he pretty much just looks like sheepdog. You know, I don't see any other species in there. He's just a sheepdog. He's a dog hosting an internet show, so he should know this stuff. Apparently, the responsible adult biker look is not really gonna get me across everywhere I need to get across. So I'm needing to spiff up my image. The leather vest is probably gonna have to be replaced with something flashier. Maybe red sequins. And I'd like to get some of them like drum major pants, the bright blue with a red stripe down the legs like that. And if it doesn't work, well, I'm just gonna blame Mutt because it was all his fault. It's nice having someone to blame for your own career missteps. And I found it. Thank you, Mutt. Holly Hyena, who the last time we talked was suffering from post-con depression, but I think she's over it. Holly asks, Dear Rhubarb, when did you come out of the forest? Was your family okay with you being a furry? I have to admit that this question doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's not like my parents were really surprised by me because, you know, they saw me popping right out of the womb. And I look pretty dang much like my daddy, which is how my mommy made a case for saying, you need to settle down and help me raise this brat. My mommy might be watching this show at some point. She had high hopes for me. She wanted me to become a math professor and not follow into showbiz like my daddy, because we all know that's just a dead end. However, here I am, dead ending all over the place, so I gotta make a good show of it because, you know, my mommy likes to put on a human suit and go out and play bingo, and the ladies there at bingo are always asking, well, how's your little rhubarb? Did he grow up to amount to anything? And I'd like to be able to tell her that, yeah, amounted to something. Anything. Speaking of, it has happened, folks. The next time that you're going to see me in public is going to be Furry Fiesta in Dallas, the last week of February 2012, and it's going to be my first ever headlining show, The Rhubarb Show, bear-based entertainment. I'm going to be singing and playing and just entertaining my batootie off. I'm going to keep it fast. I'm going to keep it coming at you. I'm going to skedaddle out of here. Keep sending in those questions. I really enjoy trying to answer them, even if I just don't have the slightest clue what the answer could be. So, I'll see you next time, and remember, ask Rhubarb! I don't care if it's February. I want some air conditioning.